I've collected every single canonical One Piece fit, and we're gonna rank them all right now. What are my credentials, you may ask? Well, these are my credentials for the tier list today. I have a t-shirt that I haven't washed in, about a month. The only hat that I have ever owned. And Birkenstocks that I wear around the house. Let's get into this. Okay, so there's about 140 outfits total that I had to go through and pick out for this video. So buckle in, we're gonna be here for a hot minute. As for the tiers, we have, this one's pretty self-explanatory. Next up, we have Brian going to Vegas from Family Guy. Usually I hate red shirts under black suit jackets, but I will make an exception because this man has aura. After that, we have the good old-fashioned mid. After that, we have your mom picked out the fit. And after that, we just have F, and F stands for failure. That's what you are if you're not dripping. But I thought we would start off with the base outfits with the straw hats. When we first met the crew member, this is what they were wearing. First and foremost, we have Luffy. I'm not gonna lie, I fucking hate this vest. I hate the contrast, like gold buttons on it. Big fan of the jorts. I respect the jorts, I respect the flip-flops, but where were you going with the red fit here? The iconic, the straw hat, of course, is drippy, but this might hurt some people's hearts, but I'm gonna go with mom laid out fit for this one. Next up, we have Zoro. I fucking hate Henley shirts. Henley long sleeve shirts are like Henley thermals, I think can be drippy. I do love the like tube thing that he's got going around his stomach area here. Elongates the legs a little bit. Good stuff. The shoes are a little clowny, but there's so many extravagant and really amazing fits in One Piece that will come later. So I'm gonna put this in mid for now. If this is your first time watching me tier list on the channel, it's a personal belief of mine that we collectively as a society need to be harsher on tier lists. And I will be doing that today. Next up, we get the OG Nami fit. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm so bad at women's fashion. Like, I don't think I really understand what's going on in that field in the slightest. So for the 14% of women that are in my audience, I am so sorry for what you're about to witness. I like this fit. I like the little V-neck that she's got going on. I think the skirt is pretty cute. Good color coordination. Giving me a little bit of a female Disney Channel character lead vibe, but that's okay. That's fine. But I think for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna go mid. Is that okay? Next up, we got Usopp. This is an absolute failure of a fucking outfit. What the fuck am I looking at? I don't know if it's just because I'm like not an overall person, but like, why did they have to come in brown? What is the hairnet bandana you got going on your head? That armband looks terrible. The sash doesn't fit you, and you can't see it in this fit, but he has absolute fucking clown shoes on. Usopp, what are you doing? This is a goddamn disgrace to the outfits of the Straw Hats. F. I know there are Usopp enjoyers out there. I am not one of them. After that, we have Sanji. I'm realizing this very quickly. Everyone, I feel like, except for Luffy, has these big ass fucking clown shoes on, dog. Smoking, terrible for you and not recommended from WillyNordwrench himself. But if you're smoking in a fit pit, you're getting points. I feel like the imbalance between the big suit jacket and the slim pants, not really doing it for me. Is this Sanji's best suiting? I don't know. I feel like I want to be safe here and go mid, maybe? Maybe I should have had more tiers. Next up, we have my man, Chopper. I don't want to have to do it to the guy, but I don't like this outfit at all. I am one of the few that thinks Chopper got cuter post-time skip than he did pre-time skip. Like, okay, he's cute, but what the fuck are those shorts, dude? How do you even find shorts that fit like that? And because of the custom fitted hat, I will not give him failure. I will give him mom laid out his fit, because honestly, Korea is the closest thing to a mom that Chopper has, and let's be honest, she probably laid out this fit. Next up, we have Frankie Water 7. Oh my fucking god, absolute drooling on this shit. This is what I aspire to be every day in the summer, bro. Man wears a little blue Speedo around with his little tiny cheeks out and his gigantic biceps in the fucking Hawaiian shirt. Give this man a thick Tom Selleck mustache and I guarantee you he would be the heartthrob of Water 7, okay? I'm drooling on this flat. Next up, we got Brooke. Listen, I am all for the distressed, vintage, repurposed, reuse kind of look. Thrift whenever you can. Great for the environment and great for your personal style. This dude hasn't changed in over 100 years. That's nasty. The only thing that throws me off about this fit is the top hat. You lose the top hat, then this is some shit I would wear out. And probably the little like puffy tie thing that he's got going on here. We could probably put you in mid, but I'm feeling like mom laid out fit for this one. I don't know. I'm not a super huge fan of it. I completely skipped over Robin going in this order. Robin, I like the fit in the context of the story. Like, I feel like in the One Piece world, it works really, really well. But like the second you take it out, it looks like a Halloween costume. The top works really well. I could see the top in a bunch of different outfits. It's just the skirt, the cowboy hat, whatever brace thing she's got going around her arm. If we're judging it in terms of like outfits in the world of One Piece, I'm gonna go mid. There are plenty of outfits from Robin that I think are better than this, and we will be getting to them soon. The final straw hat though, Jinbei. Jinbei and Zoro, I think are going to be the toughest people to rank on this list just because they really lean into like traditional like samurai / like warrior type of vibe. So I don't really have a basis for that in my mind. That being said, I don't think Jinbei is like incredibly drippy in any way, so I'm gonna go mom laid out fit for this. But before we get into the next arc, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if we can do it, but your subscription will help. Now we're gonna move on into a section called Nami has so many outfit changes pre-time skip that I had to lump them all together before we can get on to the next arcs. I'm workshopping the title. I think you can roll off the tongue a little bit better. Let me know what you think in the comments below. First, we have Nami from Arlong Park. I hate this fit. I think that the design of the circles on the side of the pant worked way better as a skirt, does not work with the shorts, like, and at a really weird length, I think, and they're like a little too tight for me. It's mainly the top though. It's mainly the top. I'm sorry, that's an F. That's horrible. Next up, we got Nami from Baratie. This is the only time I think I've ever seen Nami reuse an article of clothing, that being the skirt. This compared to the Nami fit we have in the mid category, I think I am gonna go mom laid out fit just because of those boots. I do be loving beat up brown boots like that. I just do not think that it works in the context of this outfit. Next up, we have Nami in Little Garden. This, wow, okay. We all know what Oda was doing in this scene. He's a horny motherfucker. That being said, I love the skirt in the previous images. I like the skirt here. I like the little belt detail. I'm all for a nice thick quality leather belt. Doesn't really have much going on in the top half. You know, I can't rank this. I actually don't know where to rank this. I'm skipping this. Next up, we have all 3 outfit changes from Nami in Logetown because it wouldn't be a post-arc without Nami going shopping. I think her regular outfit, I'm not a super big fan of. I'm gonna go with F for that one. The red dress is so unbelievably fine. Oh my fucking god. I don't fuck with the animal scarf, but that red dress is gonna make me overlook things, okay? I think she gets Brian in Vegas for that one. For the final one, I don't know. I like the fur coat, but I'm just not really in love with the colors here. It's giving like not really great 2000s fashion. I'm not really a big fan of this. I'm going F. And for the final outfit of Nami has way too many outfit changes before any of the other Straw Hats do is Nami going to Reverse Mountain. This skirt goes crazy. I love the like cyan colorway of it. The only problem with this fit is I don't really fuck with the shirt that much. I'm gonna go mom laid out fit for this. I'm sorry, Nami. And that's only a knock to pre-time skip Nami because some of her outfits later on get absolutely crazy fire, okay? Moving on to Drum Island, this is the first arc where many of the Straw Hats had outfit changes. First up, we have Luffy. I think he's wearing Nami's coat here. This outfit fucking sucks. I don't know what to say. I love the jorts, but like, why are you wearing them with a winter coat? I actually don't even want to elaborate more. That's just F. That's horrible. Next up, we have Nami's Drum Island fit. I absolutely fucking love this sweater. I would wear this sweater. I think that there could have been a better choice of bottoms. I'm not really a huge fan of like the too big bright color kind of things going on. It's not an F. It's not gonna hang with the fits above. That's all I'm gonna say. Nami's other Drum Island fit, I think it's just a really boring coat. I'm used to these really extravagant Nami fits, and this is just not it. Next up, we have Sanji in what I think is one of the most underrated goddamn outfits of the entire series. I mean, look at what I am looking at right now. Bro, that jacket is fucking disgusting. disgusting. All leather, all fur on the inside. The belt that he got from, I don't know, some army surplus store goes crazy hard. This would be like the hot Euro trash guy that shows up on Friends. This is absolutely a dripping out of my mouth, drooling kind of fit. Jack, do you want to comment on my list so far?
Damn, you hate Nami. What the fuck?
I just think she has so many mid fits at the start, man.
No, also OG Luffy should be in the top. OG Luffy is iconic.
Iconically undrippy.
Sanji and mid?
Okay, whatever. Moving on to Usopp. I don't like this jacket, but those pants, let me know where you got those pants, brother, because I'm trying to cop. If it weren't for these pants, I'd put it in F, but the pants are saving it. It's gonna go in mom laid out outfit. And finally, we got Zoro in some sort of like tribal looking snow jacket thing. It's fine, not my favorite. I'm gonna go with mom laid out fit. Actually, no, I'm going lower. I'm going F. I need to be harsher. Moving on to Alabasta, we have Luffy in a fit that I'm not really sure what is going on here, but I kind of like it. I think the coat is pretty drippy. I do not think it matches with his vest. I think his vest still sucks. But whatever giant head wrap turban thing that he's got going on above his straw hat, I think if I was in a beach getaway, I'd rock that fit for sure. Next up, we have the desk. Did the desk move? Oh, God. I think this is the first time that we really saw how much of a pervert Oda is in the series. You know, I could get up here and say that I'm disgusted by his abhorrent, awful, horny actions. That being said, I'm gonna give it a Brian in Vegas. Next up, we have Robin in Alabasta. Now, this is the same fit that we saw before, but this time she's got this sick-ass fucking coat added on, and this sick-ass matching hat added on, and those sick-ass thigh, like knee-high strap-up boots. I don't even want to know how long it took her to put those on. This fit absolutely cooks. I imagine this is how like every woman who's been in New York City for like 3+ years dresses now. Next up, we got Usopp failing once again. I don't know if Usopp's really ever making it to Brian in Vegas. I'm not even gonna toy with the idea. I'm just gonna shut up now and I'm gonna put this in F. Next up, we have Zoro in Alabasta. I think that I probably would have toned down the color on the headscarf that he has, but that jacket is just so goddamn clean. And I do respect a man who rips his pants and keeps them on. That being said, I'm gonna put him in mid, I think. I think Zoro has some better fits, but I do like that one. Moving on to Long Ring Longland, we have the one, the only, Afro Luffy. Oh my God. Cultural appropriation? He pulls it off. Can I say that? Can I say that? Those pockets on those jorts that he has with a nice little fray on the bottom. I don't even know what kind of shoes those are. They're more like wrappings rather than shoes. The boxing gloves, the goddamn tattoo that he's got going on in the chest. Absolutely fire. This is going in the drool category. Abso-fucking-100%. Next up, we got Nami in the Davy back fight. This is where Nami starts to pick up steam because this is when she leans into that like 2000s kind of like low-waisted, a little slutty kind of look, and I'm here for it. I don't think it's on Luffy level, but I will be putting her in Brian in Vegas. Next up, we got Zoro. I am typically a whore for these type of shirts. I just think that this pattern is so bad on it. Actually, I gotta cut him a little bit of slack. He was just venturing out into a different type of style, and we all gotta start somewhere. That being said, it does look like his mother laid it out for him. Actually, I lied about Usopp. This fit is so clean. I need to know where he got this hoodie. This is absolutely how you rock brown pants, with the big, thick cuff on it. I don't even care that the shoes look like clown shoes. He's got the little red scarf as a little accent. He keeps that hat on him at all time. Accessories, oh my God. I mean, I lied, bro. I lied. I'm drooling out of my mouth for this fit. This is exactly what I want. This is my Pinterest mood board for how I'm trying to dress in 2025. And finally, we have Robin. I'm sorry to say, this fit is fucking trash. This looks like Harper from Wizards of Waverly Place, and you can't tell me otherwise. The jacket is absolutely fire. The rest of the styling decisions here, just not it. Yeah, that's 100% an F. No questions asked. Moving on to Skypiea, we have Zoro. He finally switched off of those green pants. He's going for a nice, sleek, black vibe. I fuck with it. Anybody who says navy can't go with black, you don't know shit about style, dog. I don't know what to tell you. That being said, I am a big fan of this. I think Zoro has some better outfits coming up, so I will be putting this in mid. Actually, I fuck with that more than Zoro's base fit. We're doing something. I'm a Henley hater. I don't know what to say. Sanji and Skypiea, I don't know. I have such a love-hate relationship with Sanji's suits. Like, this one fits well. I just fucking hate the green shirt and that corny ass tie, bro. Like, I feel like he's got some fun socks going on, and I'm not fucking with that. That being said, I do hardcore with Nami's fit in Skypiea. It's so like 2000s Japanese, and I love it. I love it. I am such a whore for this kind of style. That's what America needs right now. We have women that don't wear cargo shorts that go past their knees. This is what we need. I'm gonna be going in Brian Goes to Vegas category. There we go. Next up, we have Robin's first of 2 fits in Skypiea. I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. Those purple pants are fucking awful. I think the only good thing about this fit is the belt. Other than that, I don't know what we really got going on here. Robin takes a while to get into her stride of good fits. That being said, Robin's second Skypiea fit, oh my God. The belt got so much better. That accessory that I was hating on earlier, the arm accessory, works. It works for this kind of outfit, man. Right into Brian Goes to Vegas. Moving into Enies lobby and Water 7 fits. We have this guy. I know he's not really like a member of the Straw Hats. I think his name is like Soga King or something. I don't know. He hasn't been brought up in the story in like a while, but as much as I love Soga King, can we put our love for Soga King in like a different category and then rank the fit that he has on, because it's goofy as f. This reminds me of like when I used to put a towel around my neck when I was a kid because I thought I looked like Batman. The mask is fire though. Next up we have Sanji. It's not my favorite colorway. I think I prefer it a lot less to the base outfit that he has, so I'm gonna go in Mom Lays Outfit. I can't remember if this was Sanji in Water 7 or if this was Sanji in Long Rant. I'm all for like the camp collar with the wife pleaser underneath look, and this dude just took it to the next level because he used fucking bandages. That's hard. This might be the first male introduction into Brian in Vegas that we've had yet. Next up we have Robin's absolutely iconic Enies lobby and Water 7 fit. I mean, what more do I have to say, really? I mean, I think this visual, this is saying it all, isn't it? This is saying everything you need to know. Next up, we got Nami's Water 7 fit. This is going to be a controversial take, but I don't f with it. I see what she was going for, but unfortunately, it just reminds me too much of the band Lawrence. You know that TikTok sound? This is what I feel like the lead singer in that band would dress like. But for now, I'm gonna go with Mom Laid Out fit. I'm sorry, Nami. It's just not your best. Next up, we got Luffy in Enies lobby. Honestly, Luffy's fits do not change that much, and I still hate the vest. I f with the black shorts, but I also f with jorts. So, kind of a stalemate. I'm gonna give him mid because I feel like he's evolving his personal style a little bit during this arc. Next up, we have this absolute fucking heater from Zoro. Oh my God. I will search far and wide. I will go through country to country to find this goddamn jacket. It ends perfectly, right at the hips. It's even got this short sleeve detail. The zipper goes all the way up, making that shit a mock neck. You can look like a ninja if you want to, dog. This might be, unironically, Zoro's best fit. No questions asked, Zoro peaked right here. And finally, we have Nami from Enies lobby. I enjoy the fit. The only thing throwing me off here is the top underneath the denim jacket. Hear me out. I think that it just goes a little too overboard, right? The skirt has really cool details. The collar is popped on the denim shirt, giving that a little bit of interest. Big primary pop in the shoes. I don't know if we need all that up top. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say, I think less is more in this scenario. That being said, it's not a bad fit by any means, so I'm gonna go in the mid category with it. My personal opinion. Moving on to Thriller Bark here. Usopp's Thriller Bark fit. Is the garlic necklace drippy? Anybody? It's just Usopp's regular ass outfit with a blue cape and garlic tape to it. You look like a bozo, dog. I don't even want to keep this on my screen for too long. Just F. I'm sorry. That's a fucking horrible outfit. Now listen, I know I was just talking about the Robin fit at Enies lobby being absolutely iconic. Most people might argue. I would argue for this. I'm an absolute sucker for goth and indie women. I will be the first to admit it. I don't even think it's the sexy stockings that do it for me. It's the little lace details on the dress that just goes absolutely incredibly hard, dog. This is high contender, maybe top 3 fits of all of One Piece for me. Not even kidding. I say that, and then the Nami fit comes up. Oh my God. I just said I was into goth women. This has like gothic prep to me, no? The black skirt kind of throwing you off from the little preppy pink top up top. Chef's kiss. This reminds me of like some like hot New York City thrift women. It all comes together to a perfect S tier fit. That being said, Nami's second Thriller Bark fit, I see what she was going for. I think she missed. I think the mark is definitely missed here. Once again, it kind of falls into that like Disney Channel emo dressing room style that I just don't f with at all. Avril Lavigne, but like the cheap Hot Topic version of Avril Lavigne kind of fits. I'm gonna have to go with mom laid out outfit. Even though I said I fall for goth women on the regular, we all gotta have standards somewhere. Next up, we got Frankie. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Frankie pre-time skip kind of just recycled the drip that he had the whole way through, and there's nothing wrong with that. But also, nothing's beating the original, so I'm gonna go with Brian in Vegas for this one. And lastly, we have Luffy in Thriller Bark. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I think it got worse. I respect the backpack accessory. That looks cool. Looks like it's a nice, like, little leather thing. I like the pouches on the side here. That I'm kind of fucking with that. But then you absolutely lose me with this primary color ass red and orange duo that you got going on, Luffy. I'm sorry. I don't like it at all. Moving on to Sabaody. First off, we have Robin from Tequila Wolf. I know this isn't technically Sabaody, but I also had nowhere else to put this, so it's going here. How do you make a prison jumpsuit look this good? Do you just have to be hot? Is that it? Am I falling for that? You didn't have to unzip it that far. I bet if you look around at the other prisoners, they don't have it unzipped that far. That's called personal style. I'm not gonna give it an S, but I do think it deserves a spot in Brian in Vegas. Listen, I know I said I don't fuck with the vest, and I still don't fuck with the vest, but there's something about this picture that's doing it for me. I think it's because the color combo is a little bit more tame. You got the mid blue with the kind of like dark navy-ish shorts. Maybe it's the fact that he's drooling over some Japanese dessert that I forgot the name of, but they kind of look like sunglasses, and I'm fucking with it. I think it's Luffy's best fit of the show so far, personally. Like, I would give it top of mid. I think that's a fair place to put it. Next up, we got Usopp and Sabaody. Listen, I think the shirt and I think the shorts and I think the bag are doing it for me. You're going in the right direction, Usopp. Where you lose me is the matching headband and the armband. It looks a little childish in my opinion. I think it throws the outfit off a little bit. I'm gonna go with mid for this one. He's got a good foundation going. Like I said, we have Robin on Sabaody. I don't like this fit at all. I'm not gonna lie. It almost gives Carmela from The Sopranos, but she's just not giving that Italian mob wife energy that Carmela does. It's probably the hat. You lose the hat, and I think this fit probably skips up like 2 tiers. I'm gonna go with mom laid out fit. Speaking of a god-awful fit, we have Nami's fit from Sabaody. What the f is this mystery machine ass shirt? I think the belt just looks whack as f too. It looks like a Minecraft belt with how blocky it is. The shorts, I'm gonna be honest, there's nothing going on in this fit that I like. It's going F. And finally, we have Frankie from Sabaody. Listen, I think this falls into the same category as what I said before about his Thriller Bark fits. Nothing's gonna top the original, but god damn, do you have a killer formula, man. Keep on rocking in the free world, brother. That's it for the pre-time skip outfits. I personally have no last minute adjustments. That's because my word is bond. My word is truth. First fit on the chopping block, we have Brooke. He's a skeleton, so I don't think he needed a big fat winter coat. He would probably make a joke about that too, so you can't make fun of me for being corny, okay? Earlier, I'm pretty sure I said some bullshit about his tie not being cool. This fit converted me. I think it's because he's mixing the old with the new. That's a Benjamin Franklin necktie, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be our first Brian in Vegas for the post-time skip list here. Next up, we got Chopper. People hate on this Chopper fit, and I don't know why. People saying he's doing too much. Guys, are we forgetting that Chopper literally wore a fucking hat and shorts in the past? I know that for a fact. People hate on the hat, and I don't get it. I think the hat is an upgrade in every single facet. I think proportionally, it just fits his head better. This one, I think laid out a good foundation for what we're gonna see next. I'm gonna put it in mid. Chopper has some banger fits coming up. I promise you. Next up, we got Frankfurt on the post-time skip. He did become a little bit of a robot, a little harder to dress now. That also means he's a little harder to rank now, but I like what he's doing. Have you ever seen some fire-ass pictures of Robin Williams in the 90s? I feel like Frankfurt here is channeling that hardcore. I do think it's a little one-dimensional with the red kind of being everywhere. That being said, I do think there are better Frankie fits coming up. I'm gonna go with the mid category here. I don't think there's a debate to be had here that post-time skip is drippier than pre. It's not, but that's okay. We all gotta fall off at some time, you know what I'm saying? Next up we have this cursed picture of Luffy. I fucking hate looking at this PNG of Luffy. I know that I dogged on the pre-time skip Luffy outfit, but it's still better than whatever this garbage is. I don't care if you just threw your arms in the air and go, oh, what the, you're wrong. What is this Jerry Seinfeld ass shirt? Why is it fluffy at the end? Why is there ruffles on the sides? What is this Roy G. Biv ass color scheme? I think this is an absolute failure of a Luffy fit. Luffy has so many more drippy fits that are coming up. I promise you. Moving on to Nami post-time skip. mean, what more is there to say? This is like perfect. And I'm not just talking about the big bahunga loogaloos that are on your screen right now, okay? Snap out of it. I love the low-rise jeans, but I also love the little callback to the skirts that she used to wear with the little circle details embedded on the sides. Just so good. Easily Brian goes to Vegas. Great fit out of Nami. Let's get some round of applause all the way around for that one. But unfortunately, she is not the best dressed woman on the ship because, oh my God, this Robin outfit goes absolutely fucking nuclear. The leather top that she's got going on, the little like towel blanket skirt kind of thing, the aviators with the little front bang, like little hair strips coming down. Oh, to cook hard. And once again, it is not for the hunkin' Donkan Hanaroos that are on your screen right now, okay? Absolutely S tier. Moving on to Sanji, not my favorite Sanji suit. And I'm also just not a fan of the color of the shirt and the color of the tie. I much prefer the stripes in pre-time skip. I think it's a really mid fit in the context of what I know Oda could do, so I'm gonna put it in mom laid out outfit. Next up, we got Usopp. Listen, I know I'm just drooling over the women on this list, but I'm gonna give it to Usopp too. Bro got shredded. I love what he did with the hair. I think the hat is absolutely fire. The color scheme is great. Still not really a fan of that armband, but I'm not really even sure what these pants are. They kind of look like snow pants or something like that, but I do like the shape of them. So I'm gonna go with mid, but I am gonna give Usopp his flowers. He is developing his personal style slowly, but it's developing. Next up, we got Zoro's post-time skip outfit. I don't think people are gonna be happy with what I have to say about this outfit. I think it's fine. I think it's a little try-hard. It's like a little too like, I'm the cool samurai kind of outfit. It works for him, but I feel like I see this outfit getting glazed way too hard. And Zoro has tougher fits. I'm gonna go with mid. I'm sorry. I'm trusting my gut here. Kill me. I don't care. And finally, we have Jinbei's Fishman Island outfit. I just don't think Jinbei has that shit on really ever. I like the color scheme that he's got going on here. It's definitely not mom laid out outfit, but I don't know if Jinbei's really ever gonna make it out of the mid category. I'm sorry, Jinbei enjoyers. All right, moving on to Punk Hazard. There are some truly immaculate fits during this arc, so let's just get right into it. Starting off with a stinker. Sorry. This coat is horrible. He looks like a peppermint candy. Thank God Luffy has multiple fits during this arc because this is absolutely an F tier. As for Luffy's second fit though, this goes absolutely crazy. I'm not only talking about the beautiful red colorway that this thing comes in, I'm not only talking about the furry inside, my absolute favorite part of this fit, and it's a small detail, it's that little orange belt that kind of cinches at the side. Stop. It's too crazy. It's tiny, but I think that it absolutely just takes this fit to the next level. I'm not gonna put it in the mouth-watering category, but it definitely deserves its spot in Brian Goes to Vegas. Next up, we got Nami and Punk Hazard. It's whatever. I don't know if that has anything to do with Sanji and her swapping bodies. Maybe it does, but that's not gonna stop me from calling this fit mid. Worse than mid, mom picked that outfit. Next up, we have Robin from Punk Hazard. I think this fit looks weird because it was at a time in the anime where they just decided that D cups weren't enough for these women, and we're gonna pump those numbers up, buddy. That being said, I fuck with this coat a lot. I think this coat has equal amounts of drip to Luffy, but I just don't think the accessories are there to really give it a Brian in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go in mid for this one. Next up, we have Usopp with, in all honesty, a pretty fire coat. I do absolutely be fucking with the striping detailing, little fur neck warmer kind of thing going on here. I think that Usopp just got a massive upgrade post-time skip, to be honest. If I could place it anywhere, it would be in between mid and Brian Goes to Vegas, but if I had to pick one, I probably would lean towards mid. It's just okay. Next up, we got Zoro and Punk Hazard, and honestly, this isn't really doing it for me either. It's kind of basic. I don't even know if it's really that better than Nami's. The coat just looks scratchy as hell. It just doesn't look comfortable. It looks like you took the wool off of sheep and just didn't process it at all. I'm gonna go with mom laid outfit. Not really impressed by Zoro's post-time skip showings. Gonna be honest with you. Next up, we have Brook. This is drip. This is crazy. I was just praising Usopp for his little piping, striping detailing. Brook took it to an absolute another level. I also just think that Brook's use of color in his outfit here is way cooler. I think the sunglasses are just such a good accessory. It's all about accessorizing people. That is how you're gonna get the high scores on this list. I don't think it's like drooling drip yet, but it's definitely still in Brian Goes to Vegas for sure. Finally, we have Frankie here. I'm pretty sure him and Nami are just wearing the same fucking coat. Not my favorite outfit. Nothing really to write home about. If I had to pick the biggest winners and losers of post versus pre-time skip, I think Frankie is going in the loser category. I don't know what Oda had against Frankie, but he absolutely sucked the drip out of this man. Moving on to Chopper and Dressrosa though, I love this man's commitment to theming. I think duck camo might have gone a little drippier here. Woodland, I think it's a little played out. I'm putting him in mid for now, but you lock him and learn, because this kid is gonna get drippy as fuck. Moving on to Frankie in Dressrosa, I don't know if the Speedo with the suit is drip or not. I love the new hairstyle on him, but I don't know what happened to his drip, man. It had to be something with the fucking explosion. I don't know, his brain got rattled or something, I don't know. Luffy in Dressrosa though, absolutely the biggest fucking upgrade. I'm just glad that he got rid of the primary color theme that he was doing. This shirt goes crazy. Not only that, but he's staying in the gladiator theme. I don't think it's the best One Piece fit, but I want to give the man the drip category just because I'm so proud of the guy. Next up, we have Robin's first fit, typically forgotten outfit of Dressrosa. This is when they first arrived to the island, and wow, okay. Like, holy fucking mom. I haven't felt this way since I saw the mom in 17 again when I was like 12 years old. Laid back, the shirt, my brain's too frazzled. I can't explain why this fit is so unbelievably hot. Yeah, my God. Actually, you know what? The biggest winner is Robin. There's no question about it. I don't even think that this dress is like anything that crazy. Hot as fuck. Do not get me wrong. I think the star of this outfit is that fucking hat with the aviator sunglass combo. Where does one even find a hat like this? Men's fashion could never. We don't get this cool shit. I'm wearing an electrician's hat right now. This is, oh my God. This might be Robin's best art. Usopp and Dressrosa though. I know I complimented the pants before, and it might just be this screenshot, but I do not think the pants are pantsing anymore. That jacket is absolutely disgusting. It is so fucking cool. Top up, absolutely drooling. Bottom down, maybe one of the worst fits I've seen through the entire video. I think that we just averaged those out and put it in mid and call it a day. Moving on to Zoro in Dressrosa though. I mean, I don't know if I can say this, but maybe the best suit in the show. Not even kidding. I think it's something to do with the aura of this fit, and I hate saying that fucking word, but the aura is just radiating off of the screen. The fact that he's got like this like camp collared shirt that's kind of popping out over the suit jacket, sort of like 70s, 80s style, but then he has this messed up kind of hair, these gold dangly earrings, like do not let him get close to your woman. Finally, we have Brooks' fit of Dressrosa, and honestly, I think that stupid ass looking guitar ruins the entire thing, bruh. I think the coat's really cool. I even came around to the tie that he's got on. I think I'd be happy in mid for this one. Honestly, you know what? No, that guitar is fucking terrible. I'm moving it in a mom laid out outfit. Moving on to Zoe, I don't know if he redeemed himself here. I'm all for mixing and matching patterns. Like, I don't think that your outfit has to be like one pattern and the rest really bland. I love the shirt. I love the backpack. I love those St. Laurent looking shoes. But the second you put these clown ass pants on, the whole fit falls apart. You're going into mom laid out outfit. Honestly, no, that's an F. That's an F. Moving on to Chopper in his king era. I mean, the fit goes dummy. The pink contrasted with the rose in his hat works so much better. And I didn't even realize we're kind of working up because the deepest red is at the top with the crown. Beautiful attention to detail here. Chopper's going to Vegas with Brian. And we can't forget about Chopper's second fit. That sweatsuit that he's got on, the zip up sweatsuit, I'm just an absolute sucker for that kind of attire. I think it's just so fucking sexy. Huh? Sexy? I'm just a whore for that kind of attire. I think it just looks so drippy. Not to mention the custom fitted football helmet. I mean, Chopper, you're going to Vegas again, buddy. Moving on to Frankie and Zhao, I think that this is actually an upgrade. As weird as that is to say. He got his hair under control. Love the sideburns being back. I don't really know what the t-shirt says, but I still love the Speedo with it. Honestly, I think the hair and the sunglasses do that for me the most. My God. Yeah, I don't have to elaborate. I don't think so. I don't think anyone's gonna contest that in the comments. Okay. We're going to Nami's second fit. I think the only thing that I would like to see out of this outfit is like maybe a necklace. I think that area looks a little blank, but other than that, she is fucking murdering this fit. The belt detail too, a little side, like a little off to the side. beautiful. I love the matching kind of like pearl earrings. It's a Brian Goes to Vegas. We've finally reached the era where Oda has found his stride with the fits. Next up, we got Robin from Zoe. I think this fit is okay. I think it's fine. I don't think it's doing anything crazy. I'm gonna put it in mid. I don't think it's a bad fit. It's just kind of basic. Next up, we have Sanji, and I don't like this outfit at all. I think there's just way too much going on. The shirt is fine. I've seen people rock this shirt. In this context, I don't think it does. The jacket also just looks cheap as hell. It looks like fake, shitty, cheap leather. I also just think that orange does not go with the yellow in the pants. I don't like this fit at all. I think this is an F. And finally, we have Usopp. It feels like Usopp just discovered what thrifting was and wants to become a little bit more of an indie boy. I think the thing that throws it off the most is that I think we have two different vibes going from the shirt up and the pants down again. It seems like Usopp is having a little bit of trouble letting go of these pants. That being said, I'm gonna go with mom laid out outfit. It's just too disjointed, and it doesn't have a jacket to carry like the last one. Moving into Whole Cake, though, we have... Oh, Chopper had a bad fit again. I'm not gonna be honest with you. The purple suit with that necktie, and then the green shirt is getting even bolder. And then you throw on the hat. You have like 8 different colors going on here. None of them are working together. Chopper, I'm sorry, man. He's so cute. It pains me so much to put him in F, but that fit is trash. He do be redeeming it, though, with his second fit of the island. I love the towel over the hat. Makes absolutely no sense. There is no hair to be dried up there, but it do be looking fly as hell. I don't even know what kind of jacket or like robe thing to classify that is. I do think it's a mid kind of fit. Next up, we have Jinbei. Honestly, I'm just becoming less and less impressed with his outfits. I get that he's got a uniform. That's cool. I just think it's so boring. The way that they're drawn too, I'm just not, it just feels childish. I'm going with mom laid out fit. It's not F tier, but like, get your shit together, Jinbei. Next up, we got Luffy's fit. Honestly, I think I would like this fit so much more if he just got rid of that stupid ass yellow sash that he has on. It works for the Dressrosa fit. I just don't think it works anywhere else. Like, I don't know what it is. This fit just feels a little too Johnny Depp to me. You know what I mean? And the worst of Johnny Depp, because Johnny Depp has some fire fits back in the day. I think mid is fine. And I know that's gonna cause an uproar in the comments because people like this outfit so much. I just don't see it. Moving on to the second outfit of Whole Cake. This was by far Luffy's worst dressed arc. This outfit is terrible. I have such a vendetta against a red suit with a black shirt under it. You look like a Reddit user, and he's even got the fedora to go with it in this fit. But I have to say, we have to go through Luffy dad fits like this to get to the banger Luffy dad fits that he occasionally wears. That being said, this is going an F. This is probably Luffy's worst fit. Do not let the hardiness consume you. Don't let it. We're gonna have an objective and unbiased conversation about this dress, okay? Break. Other than the fact that those things are thangin', it's not my favorite Nami dress. I know, hands up, I'm sorry. Like, taking the sex appeal out of this outfit a little bit, this one's really good, but she's just set the bar so high that I want to put this one in mid. This outfit, though, is cute as hell, okay? This is some Wizard of Oz type shit, and I am here for it. She be looking like Dorothy, and she be killing it like Dorothy. Her thangs are still thangin', but the rest of it just feels a little tamer, and I like it. All that to be said, I think I'm gonna put it in mid, though, too, because I think she does have better fits. Like, that one doesn't compete with the one above it. It just doesn't. And the final Nami fit of Whole Cake, this was when she got her clothes burned off, because it wouldn't be a one-piece arc if she wasn't naked at some point. It feels like an 80s, like, basketball outfit, like with the parachute pant kind of looking thing. It's one of her stunners. I think it's one of her most unique outfits that she had during the show. A slept-on outfit. Next up, we have Sanji in Whole Cake, and he's bringing back the cool-ass coat drip that he had in Drum Island. I still think the Drum Island fit is better. I think if this outfit had, like, one more element to it that just would draw me in a little bit more, a little eye-catcher, I'd want to put it in Brian in Vegas. I think it gets a healthy spot in mid. I think that's okay. As for Sanji's second outfit in Whole Cake, I think it's pretty good. Because of the arranged marriage, I'm sure they just threw some clothes at him, and then it was on him to pick the way that he wants to wear it. I think the coolest part of this outfit are the accessories, the hand cuffs that he has that I'm now remembering blow up, so they're not really golden accessories. They're more of a prison sentence, but I like the cape cape being like half draped off of the shoulder, the rolled up sleeves. That being said, I think that he did the best with what he could, and I'll put him in mid. Next up though, we got Brooke from Whole Cake in one of the more forgotten outfits that he wore during this part. I don't like this at all. There's nothing to write home about. The red, white, black, and yellow color combination, and then also like burgundy brown on the sleeves and the pants. Once again, he looks like a Reddit user. Without a doubt, an F for me. As for Brooke's second fit, I don't really know what's going on here. I don't remember the context for this outfit at all. I genuinely don't know how to rank this. The coat is cool, but I don't know what the fuck the hat is. Seems a little out of place. I'm gonna go with mom laid outfit. I don't really have any particular feelings about it. If you couldn't tell, it's the next day. We still have Wano and Egghead to do, but I just needed a little bit of time to reflect, kind of come to peace with my list, and I realized I'm still correct on all of it, bitches. Anyways, Wano is a beefy one. We're gonna start with our boy Chopper here. Calm LaFit. I like the t-shirt. It's interesting having the wording at like kind of like the bottom of the T. You know what I'm saying? Shorts are fine. I've expressed my grievances with Chopper's shorts in the past, but I like his dedication. You know what? I'm trusting my gut. It's going in here. It's better than the camo fit. It's better than his base fit. He's drippy. Next up, we have Ninja Chopper, I think is what we have going on here. Love that he stuffed his antlers and his hat into the hood. Such a good addition. Ninja Chopper, I feel like I'm in between mid and Brian. The problem with Wano fits is that I can't relate to them at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never leaving my house in this. I think I'm gonna go with mid for this one. It's a cute little one. And next up, we have Chopper's final fit of the arc. Oh my God, this shit is gas. I said I'm never gonna picture myself like leaving the house with any of these Wano fits. This could be the one. Not to mention that he also has the red colorway of the fit too. It's very stylized. I'm not gonna put it in like the Drip King slurp category. We're gonna go with Brian in Vegas for this one, just because I feel like it's a little unfair to the other contenders of that category. Next up, we have Frankie's first Wano fit. I don't like this one at all. The hair looks corny as hell. I mean, it like fits for where he is, like ancient Japan kind of thing, but like Frankie's fall from grace in Water 7 really needs to be studied. The fall off needs to be studied. I'm gonna go with an F for this one because we can see what the man can do later in the arc. I mean, what the fuck is this switch up, dog? Bro, he's showing off his abs now. The details on kind of the balls that he's got on his shoulders. Huh? That's a weird sentence. I love that he's got like the contrasting pink gloves with whatever that like black and white tape thing has over it. The big, bold, yellow sash. Luffy, that is how you wear a yellow sash. Take notes, Buster. This shit is Brian Goes to Vegas. That shit goes hard as hell. Next up, we got Jinbei in Wano. I think this is one of Jinbei's better fits. He's playing with color a little bit more. I think like the vibrancy of all the colors coming together in this fit sell it a little bit more for me. I think I could confidently put that in mid. I think that's like right next to the other Jinbei fit we have there. Next up, we got Luffy in his drippy ass captain's coat from Wano. My God. Did he lose it in battle? Where has this thing been? No? I still think they look a little stupid. Like the purple, orange, and the red, and the yellow of the hat seem like a lot. But in this image, I'm just feeling it. I can see the vision much more than I could in the Fishman Island arc. I think it might be the coat. Definitely earns a worthy spot in Brian Goes to Vegas for sure. That being said, I know everyone loves the captain coat, okay? You have to understand that this like kimono robe thing just tickles me in a way that the coat would never do. I think it's the relaxed, like slouchy nature of it. It kind of looks like a Capital piece, if you've ever seen that brand, the one with the K in it, with like the patchwork detailing that he's got on, the yellow sash. I like it to be a different color, but I'll work with the yellow if I got to. Everything is working for me here. I fucking love the sandals. Honestly, after this video, I've convinced myself that I need to rock sandals more. Next up, we have Nami's first fit from Wano. This was when she was on the ship coming from Whole Cake and going to Wano, I believe. Dude, I fuck with it so hard. This is such a good fit. It's like bordering on like grandma dress, but she like sluts it up and makes it look like sexy enough to work. You know what I'm saying? It's the duality of it. I'm feeling like we have a double drip master, like back-to-back drip masters. Next up, we have Nami's second fit from the arc. A lot of people like this fit. Personally, not my favorite Nami fit. I do like the big bow on the back. I think that's probably the coolest part of this outfit. But other than that, for me, I think Nami has far better fits. I'm gonna put it in either mid or, hey, I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna put it in mom laid out outfit, not my favorite. Then we have Nami's final fit for the Wano arc. It's not doing it for me as much as the dress did in the beginning, but I still like it a lot. I love the choice of armor. It's like a fitted armor suit that she has on. I think the red dress just suits her better than the blue, in my opinion. It's a little less contrasty, a little less poppy in your face, you know what I'm saying? I would go mid for this one. I think she's just had much better fits in different arcs than Wano. Next up, we have Robin in Wano. I think I said this earlier in the video, but Robin definitely had the biggest upgrades in fits post-time skip. I mean, the dress alone with the bow detail is enough for me, but when you add on the little coat that she's got going on, and the heels, too. If we were ranking these for how much we like them, I'd put it at like the top of mid. Mid seems harsh, I'm thinking now, but there is only 5 tiers. Next up, we have Sanji's raid suit. Not my favorite design from Oda, in my opinion. He looks like a trashed Power Rangers sketch. No, can you kind of see that? I think the hair is terrible. The belt is kind of corny. The big, like, overarching cape, nothing's doing it for me here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put this in F. Sanji's next fit of Wano, though. Listen, I think I said this earlier. I hate black shirts under suits, unless it's like a black suit. In this outfit, maybe it's just a picture I grabbed. It's kind of giving me like a little burgundy shirt under the purplish red suit. I don't know what color that is. The gloves are obviously the thing that people fawn over the most. And yeah, they go with the suit really well. I like the pop of the white tie. My one complaint of this entire outfit is, why did bro button the bottom button of the suit? That's horrible. You look like a kindergartner. You look like someone who pulled up to prom in this. You know what? Out of pity and for the gloves, I'll put it in Brian Goes to Vegas. All right, next up we have Usopp at the beginning of Wano. These pants give me those Issey Miyake pants vibes, and I like it. I fuck with it hardcore. I wish the colors were like a little bit like either more pastel or more poppy. It feels like maybe it's just the color correction of this photo, but obviously the star of this show is the fucking frog that he has on his head. I fuck with it. I think I want to give this into like, oh my God, Usopp, you actually put together a good fit category. You know what I'm saying? Next up, we have Zoro in Wano. Color-wise and silhouette-wise, I think this is one of Zoro's more interesting fits post-time skip. I am not a big Zoro fit enjoyer, personally, but I'll put it in Brian Goes to Vegas. I think a lot of the Wano fits kind of deserve that category. Next up, we have Brook in Wano. Where the fuck was Brook in Wano? Like, I barely even remember this fit, and it's probably because I didn't see the dude at all. That being said, very cool, like, dress? Is it a dress? Is it a coat? I don't know. He's also got the Louboutins. I didn't realize the red bottoms. Holy shit, Brook. The cane and the hat, though. Probably my least favorite shade of purple ever. I like what Brook's doing here. It's a careful departure from his rock star style, right? But I kind of want to be harsh on it and put it in mid. And the final fit for Wano, Sanji's original fit for when he was going undercover. This one's weird. I like the hairstyle. It's very traditional. Like, I don't really know how to rank a fit like this. I think it's just a little boring compared to the rest. I'm gonna go with mom laid out fit. I think Sanji has some of the most overrated style in One Piece. Is that fair to say? Finally, though, we are moving on to Egghead, the final section of the video. Chopper's Wano fit. I fucking love it. Gorp core, bro. The goggles, the colors, the fit, the boots, they all go together and just accumulate into something so good. I think Egghead is honestly one of my favorite arcs fit-wise. I think Chopper gets a Brian Goes to Vegas. I can't say the same for Chopper's original fit, though, in Egghead, the one he shows up in. I like the varsity jacket, but it's just the way things are fitting here that are not doing it for me. It's mainly the shorts. Get wider shorts, bro. Like, I promise you, you'll look a little less dorky. You know how I said earlier that one Nami fit from Water 7 reminds me of the band Lawrence? This is like her brother in that band. I swear to God, this is how he dresses. Yeah, I'm going with F for this one. I'm sorry. The shorts are horrible. Frankie's fall off needs to be studied. What the fuck is this man putting on? He's got the Goofy Goober Rock sunglasses on. The colors are atrocious. The fit of those pants are just terrible. They're latex. They're skin fit. They're more than skinny fit. They're suction cup fit. Terrible. I said before, Egghead has some of my favorite fits and also some of my least favorite fits of all time. Moving on though, Jinbei does have a big upgrade from his traditional fits. I love the Hawaiian shirts in this arc. I don't know why. I think they just fit so good. I love that he just put it over his pre-existing kimono vibe thing. It's a busy pattern, but it works. All the boots in this arc are just so good. They're like that anti-grav kind of like looking boot thing. This is a Brian Goes to Vegas. I can see this fit. This is a perfect Vegas fit, no? Next up, we have Luffy in Egghead. I think it's a very good Luffy fit. That being said, I think the Wano silhouette already accomplished this for me. You know what I mean? It's kind of big, it's baggy, and I think I'm fine putting it in mid. Next up, we have Nami's fit. Yep, there it goes again. Oda, you are a very perverted man. I love the boots. Gives me like pink Power Ranger vibes. I like the two tones of pink that she has on the headset versus the boots though. And also the tone of white in the shirt. Is that what we're gonna call it? I think it works really well, especially with the color of her hair. It's hard to pick out outfits with that bright ass ginger ass color of hair. I think I'm gonna stick it in mid. I think there's Nami fits that I enjoy more. Speaking of the worst offender of female fits in this arc though, I think I like Robin's fit more than Nami's though in this arc, specifically because of the jacket. The jacket has this like latex, leathery kind of vibe to it. The little like arm floaty things and the rhinestone detailings, they do it for me, dude. If she had like cool pants, I think I'd put her higher, but because she's just wearing underwear, I'll put her in Brian Goes to Vegas. That's also kind of fitting, no? Next up, we have Sanji in Egghead. Okay, I love the bottom half of this outfit, and I also love the Hawaiian shirt. But if you do a little enhancement, a little zoom in here, you'll notice that it's not a Hawaiian shirt. It's a hooded Hawaiian shirt. This looks like some shit you'd get at Zoomies, and I'm not a fan of that. I think I'm gonna lean towards mom laid out fit here. Not as horrendous as this fit though, because it looks like Usopp is wearing a green morph suit from Halloween. He had like every other part of the fit down, except for whatever onesie he has on here. It looks like you shit your pants. This is going into F. I'm sorry, right next to Frankie, battling of the worst fits of Egghead. This is how you pull off a onesie. You don't look like a baked bean stuffed into it. You look like a slender man. I don't know. The jacket goes just so insanely hard. And not only because it's big and cropped, it's that like menacing collar that it has too that just goes so hard. I even bought a jacket because I was inspired by this so much. Let me grab it. I have shorts on, don't mind that. But it's like, it's got like that cropness to it, but like big in the arms. That just goes so hard. I think this could also fall into like the Zoro looking a little too cool category, but this fit absolutely gets the pass. And it goes into, oh my God, this is so fire category. Next up we have Baruch. I think someone wore a very similar styled Hawaiian shirt in the past. The reason why I like this one so much more, not only because the colors just go so unbelievably well with his outfit, but it's because the circle pattern on the shirt is like varied. It's not just a static one size circle that goes in the shirt. Also, that big like 70s collar, it does it so much for me. But the star of the show is that fucking hat. The way that he has styled that hat, oh my God. I didn't even talk about the cane. He's got the cane in every single one of his fits. It just works so well in this one. Put it in that category. And the final fit for the video is Brooke's second Egghead fit, the one where he looks like the little yellow submarine. This fit is just so absurd. I kind of love it though. The jacket itself is really sick. I love that it's kind of skinny in the arms, but kind of big in the forearm area. Interesting silhouette there. Where you're losing me here though is the insane asylum mental institution helmet that he has going on here. It looks like one of those helmets on Disney Channel where the nerds wear it because it like protects their braces or something. You know what I'm talking about? You know what? I'm gonna trust my gut and say that I would 1000% wear that if I was accompanying Brian in Vegas. It doesn't matter if you disagree with me in the comments because you're wrong and I'm right. Thank you for watching. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so please subscribe to the channel and I will see you guys in the next one.